Just, I think, look, we're going to obviously watch film, unpack it all. I thought it was spirited. I thought, I think I saw maturity on offense. I think I saw, especially early on, just an ability to make routine plays, and then to see playmakers that can take a routine play and make it explosive. Like, that was exciting to see. I think that adversity is great for our defense too. It's all training. We didn't play a game today, but we learned about ourselves. And so to take that training of, what it feels like when we give up yards on the perimeter, what it feels like when, we jump off sides and give up a touchdown pass. Those are things that we need to learn from. But what I was proud of on defense is I never thought that we lost our identity. I thought we, between blocking the extra point and the spirit on the sideline, I felt like they were consistent, and they counterpunched. And there were a couple drives there where they were able to lead to stops, and we turned the ball over a couple times today on defense. So I thought there was good on both sides, and I think we can learn a lot about where we are and where we need to be. We have a couple weeks left here to sharpen the axe, and then we got to go swing it. I loved watching the young players play at the end. I thought that was a lot of fun, and they've earned that. I know they enjoyed being on the field. It was great to see Davion finish with a touchdown grab. So it's a good day for Vanderbilt. Again, I don't for a second believe that we've arrived or that we've made it or that we're ready. We got 2 weeks to get ready, and even then, it's going to be about evolving through the season.
We haven't really seen maybe dominance to that extent by the offense, I feel like, or did that speak more to what they were doing, or mistakes by the defense?
I thought they capitalized. We on offense early, I thought we were able to make the defense pay for mistakes, and I don't see that as like what I was seeing was just kind of relentless execution, and that could be getting the option game going, that could be connecting on some shots, that could be executing on cadence in the operation and getting the free plays that allowed for us to take some risks, and then we've had those plays in the past where we haven't been able to finish them. And so it's a guy in the flat that's open that drops the ball, or it's a run play that doesn't quite click off because the offensive line lets someone through. I thought we were really airtight in the first few drives on offense. It was fun to watch, and I'm a defensive guy, but I think there's just growth there. I think Joey's done a great job. The offense staff's done a great job. The players are locked in. Now we got to keep that going, and then I think a sign of a great team is to do it over 4 quarters. We weren't really given the opportunity to show that today, but certainly pleased with how they came out to play. Honestly, I thought, I saw all 3 quarterbacks make plays. I would be kind of ahead of myself, Chris, if I said that I had a lot of really detailed feedback. But we're obviously going to look at the film. I know. I think he's stepping into his game here, and I think I've seen that over the last couple weeks, and it'll be fun to watch the film and see where we're at. I think both, like I said, he and AJ played well, and I thought Mike, had flashes too. I thought the first drive of the afternoon was one of my favorites because we were methodical over and just early, and we just kept taking what the defense was giving us, and then we're able to capitalize with an explosive play at the end. I thought it was really clean.
Do you, ahead of the Hawaii game, I guess technically you didn't name Mike the starter for the opener. Are you going to name a starter, or is it just how are you going to handle that?
Yeah, we will. Right now he is our starter, and that hasn't changed. I think we withhold the ability to continue to evaluate all positions. That one gets the most attention, and rightfully so. And I think, performance of that position is going to be critical to our success this year. So, we're going to keep looking at it, and I'm going to lean on Joey to kind of have his opinion and what he feels like is best for us. Right now, I think all 3 guys are competing, and I say all 3. I think AJ Swan's had a really nice camp, and iron sharpens iron. Those guys are going to keep at it, but like I said, I was pleased today that I felt like the offense was clicking with all 3, and that was positive.
Do you have an update on Anthony Orji?
Day to day, he's progressing well. He was out today early in a helmet and going through our warm up. I expect him to be back doing something on Monday, probably working him in incrementally, but backing around and involved on Monday.
Is there concern that in terms of actually, playing against Hawaii, do you think he'll be good to go by then? Or
I do. Yeah, I don't have a concern. Obviously, we got to see how he responds. He's dealing with soft tissue, and I think he feels really good. He's played enough football here and is in great condition. He's going to be able to go, unless something sets him back. We're going to be also ready to supplement him, and we got a bunch of guys in that room that we believe in. But I'm excited to have Anthony back, and I think by the time we're teeing it up, he'll be fine.
What does it mean to get Christian back?
Well, it means a lot. I mean, I think I credit Christian for just staying after his process over the last couple of weeks. I credit our strength staff and our training staff. I mean, they've done a really nice job because as he's returned to practice, he's not been rusty. I mean, he's out there playing. He's playing at top speed. He's not had to work his way back into it. It's really impressive, and so I'm proud of that for our program. I'm happy for Christian, and he's proven it on the field for us. So he's a year better, and we're looking forward to him being a factor, when we go in and play Hawaii.
What's the timeline looking like with Theron Agu?
Day to day, it's good to have him back and around, and I think he's feeling better, and I would imagine he'll start progressing his way back early this week, and assuming no setbacks, he'll be fine.
Seems like you had a Patterson. How do you evaluate those two?
They're kind of heartbeat guys, right? I mean, they're guys that show up the same every single day. For all intents and purposes, they're both, in their first year in the program, so they're both learning, and they're humble. They've established themselves as in certain leadership ways, just with their consistency, and it's fun to watch them play football. I enjoy watching both those kids run around the field, and it's clearly that they love the game. They love what's hard about the game, and they've quickly grown a lot of respect within our program.
I feel like Miles Capers kind of did a little bit of everything today. What did you see from him, and especially considering he is kind of playing through some nicks? Yeah,
he's tough. He's a tough kid. He's a guy that, there's someone who fits our developmental model perfectly. We saw him progress through the year last year, and he came on and played some meaningful snaps for us at the end. He's continued that progress. All he does is invest in himself every day. He's showing his toughness by fighting through those little nicks and bruises that come through camp. The only thing, if he's going to wear 29, he's got to catch that pick. No, I'm just kidding. He's a first class member of our program, and I'm excited for him. I think in that room we've really strengthened. We've got a number of guys that are athletic and talented, and we're excited for that group to come on.
How do you evaluate the offensive line so far?
I thought today was a good day for them. And again, it's all off my, what I'm observing, but I don't know that we certainly were bringing pressure defensively, but I felt like on the offensive line we were covering people up. I thought when the run game got going, it was because we were able to get body on body and square the defensive lineman up and create space. And that I've said this before. I think Coach Blazik's done a great job with that group. We have 8-9 guys right now that are vying for meaningful snaps. You see an identity built. You see a toughness, connectedness, and you can win with that. We still have to keep building skill in that room, but I really like where those guys are, and obviously we're gonna need them to be successful. So.
How you feeling physically right now?
Feeling good. First and foremost, I want to, thank my surgeons for getting me healthy. Thank our medical staff, our strength staff for just physically and mentally getting me to the spot that I needed to be back here on the field with the guys and just being able to play, which has been good. My mental's been great. My physical's been great. So just trying to go out there and just compete and finish the rest of the season with the guys.
The fans haven't been able to see much of you, and I think even last year you played banged up. What is your running style? How would you describe that to people who've seen it here?
I feel like me personally, I'm a kind of all-around back. I'm very versatile. I'm a third down protection type of back where I can be in, protect the quarterback. I think I've shown that throughout my years of being in college football. I'm really good with my hands. I can go out there and not be in the backfield. I can be in the slot. I can be a receiver. So I think I just try to show people I'm a versatile back. I'm not just one-dimensional where I can get downhill. I think I have a really good elusiveness and good vision that comes with this. So just being versatile and just showing that, I'm not just a guy who can do one thing. I can do many things.
I feel like that was one of the best days for the offense through camp so far. What was clicking so well for you guys?
I think we all just had a really good connection. I think throughout camp we've gotten similar with each other. We've got comfortable with each other. And we just kind of started to feel and get a real good sense of feeling with each other. I think Mike out there is leading us really well. You got the guys up front, Juju, Gage, you got X, you got Ashmore, you got all those guys just clicking. I think when we're all clicking, we all feel comfortable. We all know that we could be a very versatile offense and very good offensively. It's just about being on that same cylinder, and I think we're slowly getting there. Like Coach Lea always says, we're not perfect, but we're evolving every day, and we're getting better as a unit. And I think that showcased today, and it's going to showcase throughout the season.
I've seen you run over people and run around.
I like to run around people. Honestly, I definitely can load a shoulder here and there, but I kind of got a thick frame to myself, so a lot of guys got to understand that, like, when they try to wrap me up or they try to hit me low, I'm just going to kind of bounce off of it. But I love just kind of running around people. I want to protect my body, but also if I got to lower a shoulder and get those 2 yards, 1 yard, I'm going to do it.
What did Chase Gillespie show you today?
Oh, man, Chase is a really good runner. But, I think most people don't understand that, like, Vanderbilt running back room in the future is going to be a great. You got Maurice Edwards, you got Rocco, you got DP, you got Chase, you got Cheeks. So you got a lot of real potential within this running back group, and I think they're going to showcase a lot next year and the years beyond. And like I said, I love Chase, but I love the whole room, and they all bring a different style of running. They all bring a different style of technique and tools to the game. And, all I can really say is watch out for this unit in the future because they're going to shock a lot of people, and they're going to shock this world.
How do you evaluate the camp you've had? What 14 practices?
Camp is camp. I just stay in the middle, no matter how, what the camp day brings. It's ups and downs, but you just got to stay in the middle. Just continue to work on details, getting better at everything I'm doing, but yep.
How are you adjusting to playing a new role in the defense?
Yeah, so at first it came to me pretty hard, but now just film study, having Coach Howell detail it out for the guys in the backfield. I feel like I'm getting it pretty good. Now they got me down playing nickel, a little bit high at safety, so I feel like it's a good transition for me.
When did that conversation about potentially changing positions start with the staff?
Yeah, so that started in May. So Coach Howell called me over May. We had a conversation about it. He basically told me, I want the best guys on the field, so he had to do what he had to do, and I guess that taking me out the corner room and putting me in the safety room would, get the best players on the field, so we can win.
You're still able to play a lot of spots. Do you see yourself playing for spots during the season?
Yeah, I'm going to be playing down at nickel at the apex, and also up high as free safety, field safety. So they'll be moving me around all the time. That's just where film study and studying the playbook come in. Learning all three positions on the backfield. So, just being prepared for any position.
What do you think the offense did well today, and what could you guys on defense maybe have done better?
Shots, man. They was throwing them shots. So we, as a defense, we got to cap those shots off. Stay deepest of the deepest. Can't let those receivers get behind us. I feel like as a defense, what we did well was we responded in the second quarter. Offense got the best of us the first half. Y'all seen it, but we came back after halftime, came through, fought for every blade of grass, and we did good as a defense. It was to standards, so walked off the field feeling pretty confident about the defense after that. So
Your spring was maybe as good as anybody's on the team. What kind of confidence did they give you to build on moving forward?
Like I said, just staying in the middle, man. You can't get too high on performance because, sometimes all that can be taken away at any point. So just staying in the middle, working to get 1% better each day. So I can reach that top level as a performer and, you know, play at my highest level as a competitor. So just working on, keying on the details, playbook, working on my body, you know, my off-field habits, stuff like that. Just, you know, controlling the stuff that I can control so I can play my best as an athlete.
Where do you think you've seen the most improvement during fall camp from the young, like the freshman defensive backs?
I think depth. I mean, shoot, we got depth now. I mean, we can play, you know, many DBs. But you know, we got some good young corners. But they could play. They're very athletic. You got Ugo, Trudell Berry, also J-Mo. You know, they all good, fast, can play. So, you know, I feel like we got better in the corner room this year. So.
Anything else for Jaylen? Thanks, Jaylen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.